Alright, today we're doing a 77 Monte Carlo. She's runs good, but I think the carburetor could do a rebuild, so we'll do that today. She's a 350. She's got like some hesitation in them. She don't see the road that much since she's 77. I have to get her smogged. But basically we're gonna pull this carburetor off, take it apart, clean it out real good, replace all the gaskets. This is the kit I'm gonna be using, Walker 15, 10, 37 from O'Reilly's, like 26 bucks. It has the base, has a couple different intermediate and a couple of tops, because Quadrajets are basically all the same. There are some internal parts that are different or whatever, so they give you these ones to match up. So you're just gonna match it up. And you get a new needle and seat, which is cool. New seal and tool for your accelerator pump, air filter gasket, fuel filter gaskets, and some miscellaneous ball bearings if we need them. But I guarantee you, you will need this little clip right there. That's your Jesus clip. Looks like them, and you'll see it when you lose it. So it should be straightforward. Pull it off, take it apart, and go from there. So I believe it's all 1/2 inch or 7/16. Grab my socket set, and then we'll have at it. Probably speed up the video since it's going to take me a minute to get it off. And I got a Zoom meeting at 7:30. It didn't come with the fuel filter, so that kind of sucks. Of course, now my garage is going to smell like fuel. Let's see. What tools do we need for this one? So right on top, when you get them that linkage off. So to the throttle, you got a squeeze clip. You don't want to lose that. Takes that off. Takes care of that. Your transmission kickdown. Apparently, I never hooked up. So we take these return springs off. Not sure why we got so many. Well, this car's been sitting for a while. We don't need this solenoid. This solenoid is to stop the car from dieseling when you turn it off. What it does is supposed to have electrical connection and push this through. This car hasn't had smog on it in a long time. Then I went to pull it and got a bunch of smog parts for it, like this ported vacuum switch and this one and stuff, and trying to get it back legit. But we're going to take this off and we're not going to put it back on. We don't have the wiring for it. I believe this was off of a 75 or 77 truck, but should pass smog in theory. And that's what we're going with, in theory. So we got this one to disconnect, this one to replace, and then the fuel. I'll get these two top bolts, the two in the back, take that bracket off, and then we should be good. So hopefully you remember where that goes. I'll watch the video if I forget. This is trash. And then we'll go for the next one. Get some pliers, because that's garbage. We'll have to get some hose tomorrow, because I'll need to get that fuel filter that's in that housing. I'll show you that when we get it out. Can't find regular pliers anytime you need them. Alright, we'll pull this one off. Or not. To the ported vacuum switch, the fuel. There should be a filter in here. It says filter, a little paper filter. I'll have to get that and some hose. It's an auto parts store tomorrow.
Recycling's already full from yesterday?
Yeah, from that table. Put all that stuff in there. So yeah, it's pretty full now, but we'll be able to fit it in.
Sorry, I was making a calendar and I had to finish it.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you do.
I did. You didn't like it. I just came outside, so.
I'm just gonna pull this carburetor and start to rebuild it, and then just let me know when Marquez's thing is, and we'll go in there.
I think that's 7:30 to 8 it says. It's
Okay.
like what you did last year online or whatever. And I guess
Yeah.
I'm just going to make tacos for dinner, so I'll start that.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, can't go wrong with no tacos. So this thing has a bunch of unnecessary small hoses. You know, this one goes up to the canister here in the front. Should be nothing that you could take pictures or rewatch the video, but I'm pretty sure we'll be alright. I probably rebuilt, I don't know, I don't want to lie, I don't know, 5, 10, 4, I don't know. But there's nothing to it. You can definitely do it. A brand new carburetor for this car would be $300. Kind of too much money for me, but $26 and a can of a carburetor cleaner, pretty good. Back in the day we used to have like a Berryman's Chem Dip or something like that, and man, that stuff stank. But you put that in the carburetor, come out looking like brand new. All the parts are brand new, but you don't have that no more because, you know, it kills a butterfly in Wisconsin or something. So California can't have it. I'm sure Wisconsin has it. Let's see. Fuel line don't want to come off. It's probably been on there a while. There's some other pliers. Let's see. Come on, you can do it. What is your problem? Get off. You don't want to be on there anymore. I don't know why I use fuel injection hose. That's expensive. Probably all they had. I just wanted to get it done. Why this thing? Ooh, alright. Well, no spillage is a plus. Pull this up over here. Remember where the buddy went? Somewhere. Probably. No, that was a broken one. We gotta get new hoses on that one. Probably a new T. Probably should write it down. I don't. So, pull this one, and then 2 at the bottom. Looking like 7/16. See what we got. Maybe a 1/2 inch. Let's see. Righty tighty. Oops. Lefty loosey. There you go. Yep, lefty loosey. So they're 1/2 inch bolts. That's that one. Save it over there with the Jesus clip. Yeah. Pulling my carburetor off.
Huh?
Pulling the carburetor off my El Camino.
Oh.
You want a beer?
No, I'm good. I just had
Pizza? That's not dinner. That's a snack.
El Camino. I thought El Camino was that one.
No, El Camino's over there. It's Monte Carlo. What did I say? Did I say El Camino?
You said El Camino.
Yeah, you know. It's a long week. One more 12-hour day.
I thought Rick bought a Tahoe yesterday.
The who?
I thought Rick bought a Tahoe. I saw a Tahoe yesterday.
Maybe somebody came to visit it. I didn't hear nothing about it. It wasn't there last night when I was outside.
Working tonight?
Nah, tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Tonight.
Yeah, just got home. Yep. Oh, can't really reach that side. Alright, let's see. See this garage open? Okay, so we're gonna take this solenoid off. I don't need. Kind of a tight spot. Wasn't planning on doing it today, but and I did. So you just rotate this, lines up, and pull it off. And pretty much you'll never use it again. And kick it to the side, and maybe we'll screw the screw back in here for no reason. And then the fuel filter has to come out, but we'll take the top off. We'll figure out every list of stuff we need. So it's just flathead screwdriver. And I usually lay everything out kind of however I took it out. That's why I put them back so they go back in the same hole. I believe these are, I probably haven't done one in a couple decades, but I believe they're all different sizes. I won't clean those up, but we'll put them back in individually. And if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I probably haven't done one in over 10 years easy. Those are the same. There's some down in here that to find. It's getting dark, so we're working by light. See how far we get. Might have to divide the videos just because I got a late start. It's what, 6:30, 6:40. I got a 7:30. So yeah, these back ones are like super long. And I'll have to clean those up, let them soak. I'll probably continue the video tomorrow. I don't believe this will come off. I believe, yeah, there's some more. There's some more back here in the middle. I don't know if the long ones are short ones. They are machine threads, so it takes a while to get them out. Guess I could have had a gun ripping them out. Those are the same as the fronts. We'll take this out. It's just too long. That's a long wing nut. It might cut it off. Probably won't. It seems like, you know, I don't really take the air cleaner off that often. Alright, so those are the three all set up how I took them off. One was in the back, same left and right. Still I'm not sure if this is going to pop off or not. But there is two more screws, but I thought those held on the jets. I got this on the side, this little choke assembly, which is on this hose. And that all stays in the middle except for this. there a screw on that one? No. Screw over here? No. Gonna swing this one out? I'm gonna go probably not. We can when we pop this top though. Same with this guy here. Does it have one of those clips? Oh yeah, there she is. Mrs. Jesus clip. This is like a guarantee you're gonna lose. There it is. I don't know if you can see it, but I can't see with that light there. But she's tiny. Pretty much I'm gonna drop it so then you can see it. Here it is. Little guy. Good thing they give you another one. Okay, so that will come out like so. This is going to go up to the top, hook somewhere down there, which I didn't look, but we'll figure it out. And then the clip will go on it, so might as well put it on it so I don't lose it. And then also I'll know that that was on the top, so that helps me out. Let's see, I don't think it'll come. No, I've got to be those jet ones down in there. Probably should have a magnet or something. Or a pair of needle nose pliers. At the ready. Tapered seat. Stand her up. Get that other one. I believe that's it. Top should pop off. We swing this one out. There you go. A little bit of magnet. There she goes. That's it. So then there's two long ones, two regular, and then one in the middle, and the two jet ones down inside. Well, let's see what she looks like. I'm gonna move this. I'm pretty sure she's gonna leak everywhere, and I really don't want to ruin these gaskets. So we'll move this a little bit out of our way. And we still gotta get her off one way or the other. But anyway. Oh, I got this thing hooked up. That was what that pin was for. The ejector. I don't think we could smooth this one and the other. And there's a little push roll pin that they give you, and you could hammer that one out, and this would be all done. But we don't have it. I'm not sure exactly. I'm gonna try to swing this guy out. Definitely doesn't want to come out. I don't want to mess this all up. And I don't think I have to take it off. So I might have to push this little, turn it for you. There's a little roll pin in there that you could push one way or the other. Problem is, I guess you could push it that way. And just hit this top of the carb, and then you get this piece out, and you can swing that off, and then you can swing this side out. So There you go, it should slide forward now. Leave that there. So we'll be able to match up the gasket for sure. This, we have the new washer, a plunger, and we're cleaning all this rust up. And everything else is good, just the washer is worn out, I'm sure. We'll do that tomorrow. This is your, oh, it has a brass float. You can't really get better than that. Some of them are plastic, this one's brass. And then this goes down, and that's what gives you your fuel coming in. And these rods, but these spring holds these rods somehow. This little gasket goes down in there and holds the whole assembly down. This block comes out. It looks really clean. So we'll just clean it out one more time. We'll replace everything we're going to replace, which isn't much because there's not much to the kit. To regasket it so it doesn't have like a vacuum leak or anything. But I got like 30 more minutes, so we'll see how far more I get on it. So I just need to figure out this little spring here, which can't be that hard. I'll just leave that there. Figure out the spring. This little plastic, fanatic plastic, whatever you want to call it, little block holds down your float assembly. Oh yeah, we got a new one of those. So then this is your little needle, and then there's a seat in there, and this is your brass, which is really good, which I know is good. I'm not gonna I could check it. Just put it in a cup of water and that's it. If it bubbles, it's good. I mean, it's bad. Let's see. So then let's pick up our needle. I fell in there, and that little, what do you want to call that, this little clip, and all it does is just bounces there. You can't go nowhere else, so you can't move. Down in here you have your seat. We'll replace that. You have a spring for your accelerator pump, which is fine. We're gonna put that back in there. Basically, we'll still take the bottom off and clean it. We have the gasket, and yeah, that's gonna be it. We'll get some hose tomorrow. We'll get the little filter off. Let's see if we can get that stuff going now. I'm pretty much laid out. As long as nobody comes out here and knocks it over, we should be square. Or maybe tonight if I come back out. Finish it up. It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, we have, so let's match up the gasket. How about that? We could definitely do that. So these two are the bottom or intermediate, whatever you want to call it. And then this thing comes with 3. We know that this is obviously the one that we need. So that one's a little different. It has this, so that's not right. That one looks good. So it doesn't have this piece, but we could probably cut it off. Or this one is the exact match, which is good. Even though we have the right kit, everything looks exactly the same. So that's the one that goes on the top. And we'll do that later and toss these to the side because we don't want to mix them up. So there's the fuel filter to get out, and then pull the bottom, and then we'll worry about the other pieces. Let's see what we got in here. Should be a filter. If not, we'll put one in line, and then we'll see if we get the right one here. It's a good size wrench. Maybe 1 inch. I'm not sure. In the bottom you'll have 1, 2 screws, I think it is, and then that plate will come off, and it looks relatively clean here too. Hopefully we'll get rid of that little hesitation, and I probably should have just adjusted the timing, but we're already hot committed. Whatever.
see